Hey everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. Today I'm taking a look at the Winsor & Newton Cotman Watercolor Sketchers Pocket Box. But first I want to say a big thank you to everyone who entered my 5,000 subscribers contest and left a comment. I was just blown away by the kindness and support that many of you showed me in the comments, and I just want to say I really appreciate it. Um, so I've contacted the winners the best that I could. I'll post them here as well. Um, so anyway, let's get into this pocket box. Um, this is a brand from Winsor & Newton that's called Cotman. And Cotman typically is thought of as a student grade watercolor, as opposed to the professional grade watercolor that Winsor & Newton sells. Um, I've never tried Cotman watercolors. My professor in college started us out with the professional grade Winsor & Newton colors, and so I've never tried these. So um, I saw this box of Cotman watercolors on Amazon.com. It was just a little over $12 US, which is a screaming deal if these are any good. I've heard that Cotman colors are actually pretty decent, and a lot of artists do use them. So I thought I'd open this up and try them out and tell you what I think. So it comes in this nice little box. Let's see what's inside here. Okay, we have the palette itself. We get a little booklet. And it looks like, okay, kind of shows the different Cotman colors that are available. Okay, first off, this is kind of a textured white plastic. Feels like a pretty solid, plastic, not something that's brittle. Kind of has a good feel to it. There's a little opening space right there. Okay, so we have 3 small mixing wells, obviously. It comes with a little brush, which is nice, but as I've said before, I don't find brushes this small that useful. You might, if you work that tiny, but there it is. So it comes with a brush, and then it comes with, let's see, 12 colors. Let's see if I can read these. We have lemon yellow hue, cadmium yellow, cadmium red pale, alizarin crimson, ultramarine blue, intense blue, and then in parentheses it says phthalo blue. We have viridian, sap green, yellow ochre, burnt sienna, burnt umber, and Chinese white. So this actually has a lot of colors that are similar to the ones that I have chosen before in my professional grade watercolor palettes. So that's good. So I'm gonna open these up and show you a little bit more about these, and I'll do some kind of a quick sketch. I want to do a light fastness test and see how these hold up to sunlight. So I'll get into all that, and we'll do a wrap up at the end. Okay, so for $12, which is what they were on Amazon, I think they run about $25 US regularly, but $12 is a great deal for this. One thing I had thought about is, since these pans are removable, if you like this little case, you could fill your own little half pans with whatever kind of watercolor you like, whether it's Winsor & Newton Professional Grade or M. Graham or Daniel Smith or whatever you like. It would be easy to take these Cotman grade paints out and put whatever you want in there. This is a nice little palette. perfect for a little sketch kit. Okay, just a quick note. I like the color selection that this Cotman kit comes with. Like I said before, a lot of these colors I'm already using just as a coincidence with my professional palettes. One thing I would note is if you do like these Cotman colors, and I haven't decided whether I do or not, the Chinese white, I would probably pull that out and put something in like a dark, like a for me, it would definitely be like a Payne's gray that I'd put in there. If you do use a little white in your paintings, I would recommend just buying a tube of white gouache and using that sparingly and getting rid of the Chinese white. Okay, so the first thing I'd like to do to test these colors is do some swatches of 4 Cotman colors and then the same 4 colors in the Winsor & Newton Pro grade. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover half of it with cardboard, put it out in direct sunlight for a day or two, and then pull the cardboard off and see how much the colors have faded in the sun compared to each other. So let's do that. So, all right. So I'm going to start off with, let's say alizarin crimson is a good one. And I will speed this little thing up so it's not something you have to sit and watch. Okay, so now these are the pro grade Winsor & Newton watercolors, and I'm going to use the exact same colors for this test. Okay, now that I've got my colors, I've got a sheet of poster board, and I'm going to put that there. Okay, so now I've got this taped down in some bright Montana sunlight. This is facing the south, so it's hitting some pretty intense light for most of the day. So anyway, we'll just let this sit here for a day or two and see how the paint holds up to sunlight. I wanted to use the Cotman colors in a more realistic situation where I was actually painting a short sketch. So that's what this is. Okay, so here are the swatches that I had outside. They've been in direct sunlight for about 20 hours, and they actually got hit with a little bit of rain as well. So this may be a little hit or miss. So let's see. I'm going to take this off. Okay. Well, you can see where the rain kind of got it seeped its way under the the tape there. Um, Other than that, though, I really can't see any kind of sun fading going on between this side, which was exposed, and this side, which was not exposed. It seems like um, everything held up really well, both the Winsor & Newton Pro and the Cotman colors. Maybe 20 hours in direct sunlight isn't enough time for a test like this, but I'm pretty impressed that I can't really see any visible difference other than water damage from the bit of rain that I had. So, yeah, so good. I know that, since doing this, I also checked the light fastness and permanence ratings for the Cotman stuff, paint, paint. And while the ratings were slightly lower than it is for the Pro, they were still very good ratings. Um, so, yeah, I'm impressed. Okay, so how would I rate this after putting it through its paces? I have to say, I really like this little set. For the price you pay, $12.50 US, currently on Amazon, this thing is an absolute steal. It comes with a very sturdy little box, the brush, 12 colors, which, if you were to buy them individually, run anywhere from $2 to $5 each. So even at full price, this is a great deal. Um, at at the price it's at right now, it's an absolute steal. So I would say for a little Skechers kit, this is fantastic. If you wanted to use it for larger paintings, you could always pair it up with something like this ceramic tray. This is something I picked up in the bathroom section at Target, and I don't know if it's kind of like a soap dish or for toothbrushes, but it's a fantastic mixing surface, and paired with this, you could do larger paintings. So yeah, I was expecting these to be much lesser quality than they are. They are, in my opinion, very close in quality to the professional watercolor paints that Winsor & Newton puts out. I can see why people use these at every skill level. They're great. It's a great little kit. So, yeah, if you're on the fence about adding something like this to your Skechers kit, or if you're new to watercolor and you just want to try out watercolor, this would be a great place to start. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Take care.